fucking game crashing while streaming on a PlayStation and the fucking stream ends every time the game crashes. Fuck you. It's so annoying because I have to do this whole friggin' bloody thing at the start of every friggin' stream session after a game crash. The reason why there's no usual intro for this video is because the game crashed on me. When you're streaming from the PlayStation and your game crashes while you're streaming, the stream stops automatically. So when you're a streamer like me and you're trying to keep the content in chunks properly, Fate is saying fuck you. So this is why there's no proper intro, and now I have to redo that fucking investigation. Luckily I don't have to redo every single bit of this fucking mission. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, Brutus and Lucinda are so damn friggin' annoying.
In the territory of Quito, the mountains and plains will favorize our
And here we go. One slight misstep different to what I fucking did last time, and it all fucking ends ass up. Yeah, have a fucking hidden blade up your fucking throat. Anyone else?
These slaves are in good shape. Good to hear. These beasts are in perfect physical condition. The French vessels will be docking in our city tomorrow. I am sad to say that 3 cargo ships from Saint-Domingue will not outside our borders. Pirate activity is suspected.
Les ennuis seront derrière nous. Une autre possible afin que tout soit prêt pour ma...
In the territory of Quito, the mountains and plains will favorize our triangulations. Our measurements will allow us to know the exact shape of the Earth.
Head, oval, or globe?
That is the question. With this knowledge, France and Spain will have the privilege of navigational precision.
Won't the Spanish then have too great an advantage at war?
It was the only way to gain access to Quito.
They're always one step ahead.
Now that we are allies, perhaps we will walk together.
Perhaps. Still, I'm surprised they are allowing your expedition through. Are they not worried about smuggling?
Possibly, but for all their military might, they're not as strong as we are in the sciences.
They need you, then.
Reviens ici, espèce de crétin! Look at these mules, only the finest!
And they are sending us a couple of chaperones. Have you met Antonio de Ulloa yet? I hear he's quite the prodigy.
Not yet. I'm sure it will be a great pleasure.
The fact that do not kill anyone while investigating hasn't popped means to me that I'll have to redo this whole fucking memory anyway.
Some citizens of Port-au-Prince have been cited aiding illegal slave activities. If you know of anyone, Any rumors that may have begun to spread? Governor de Fayet confirms that slaves were apprehended engaging in trade yesterday.
Alors, what did you find?
An opportunity beyond imagination. These scientists aim to record navigational secrets for our beloved kings to use at war. But we can seize them to extraordinary advantage for my Brotherhood and the Maroon. We need only supply literate recruits, and the rest will take care of itself.
That is all. Nothing more on the governor.
That is all? That is everything! How many more could be freed with this knowledge in our hands?
All things require balance, Adewale. To achieve independence, the Mayon require stability, anonymity, and information. That has always been my role. What now? That is what I thought. The storm brought you in, and you will leave on the tempest of opportunity and imagination. And I will be left here to do what I can. Powerless.
No, any day now the Maroons will rise up. Then I will leave, not before. I've decided.
You are as arrogant as the French. Blanc. All of you. That is all you are.
Bastien?
No. Go now.
Ah, so I did get it. Oh, that's good. Don't have to replay the memory. Listen, you like in Syndicate that when you fail an optional objective, it just disappears from the list instead of laughing at you on the screen the whole time. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the other thing too, as well. Like, if you fail the optional objective, it should just be like, boom, you failed it. You know you have, take it off the screen. But it's annoying too, because when you have failed an optional objective, sometimes it doesn't tell you until you get to this screen as well. Hey there, Domson. Welcome on back. Yeah, Lucinda, I was very happy about that, not having to replay that, because that the do not kill anyone while investigating was actually one of the optional objectives I decided I wanted to get as part of this focus and stuff like that. Welcome on in, Domson. I hope things are going well. Lucinda, yeah, you'd rather be told right away if you failed so you can know exactly what you just did to cause it. Yeah, exactly. Domson, you know in Assassin's Creed 3 when you do, you get to play as Connor. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Did you know that in Assassin's Creed 1 you play as an assassin? Oh, so you're playing Assassin's Creed 3. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you don't know when you play as Connor. Ah, okay, so you haven't played AC3 before. I gotcha. Okay, so the next mission, we need to liberate the Wellington Plantation in the Caribbean before we can do the next memory.
Over the past week, we have lost several members of the City Watch. Two have been murdered, and three...
All right, Adewale. Let's go back on the ship. The Experto Crede.
Loose all! Let's move!
Yeah, it's a good idea, Dom. That's what I'm able to use for PlayStation, the PS Plus. came in handy too because I already own the games on Xbox, but because I can't stream from the Xbox anymore due to an audio issue, I went with the PlayStation versions.
Trim the yards off the wind! Loosen!
Dom, you've been doing the optional objectives in AC3. Cool. Yeah, some of those can be tough in that one as well.
Crowd it all up! Ease off the wind!
Furl the mains! Haul down and clew up!
Captain overboard!
Hello, Skipper. Welcome on in. I have, yeah. Things have been going good. Having a good weekend so far. How about yourself? How's things going? That's great, Skipper, that you're going good. You just got done with Mirage, and it's sad because you thought you could play it longer. Yeah. Yeah, they've always said that it was going to be a smaller scale to the previous 3 games that we got as well. How'd you find it overall? Did you enjoy the game? I'm playing a playthrough of it offline. I'm still very early in the story. In fact, I haven't actually killed the first main target yet. But I just wanted to experience it before deciding if it's a game I want to replay and stream. I've liked it so far, though. Lucinda, okay, Rod, it's about time for you to run your errands. You'll be back if you're still on, and if not, I hope you have a great rest of your stream. Thank you so much, Lucinda. I really appreciate it. I hope that everything goes well this morning, that your errands go well as well. Well, there's a lot of wells. Would like to highly recommend people check out Lucinda's channel. Is doing a playthrough of the Resident Evil series, doing different kinds of playthroughs with the games in the series, going for different kinds of approaches and outcomes and results. Next up will be the Resident Evil 2 remake. Has also done a playthrough of Resident Evil 1 remake, as well as the original Resident Evil 2, achieving achieving the A rank. But because the version that she's playing doesn't have the ability to grant you S rank, she extended things by actually doing those requirements anyway. So technically, she's gotten an S rank, but the version of the game that she was playing was only able to give a maximum of rank A. A great streamer, also playing through the Assassin's Creed series, is on a hiatus from that at the moment during October while doing horror streams. The next Assassin's Creed game that she'll be starting a playthrough of will be Assassin's Creed Origins. So highly recommend checking out Lucinda's channel. No worries for the shout out, Lucinda. Absolutely no worries at all. I'll still be streaming for a little bit, but we're in sequence, I think we're in sequence 6. Yeah. No, we're about to prepare to go to sequence 7 of 9. But if I don't see you in chat again, I'll definitely see you elsewhere on Twitch. You do have to work today, but not until 2, so 4 a.m. your time. Oh, do you really? Well, that's not too bad then, that you still got a few hours up your sleeve.
Arrête-toi!
Oh, pardon. Je vous ai offensé?
J'imagine que c'était sans importance.
Listen, to wait, you're 3 hours different from you. Did your DST change? You know your DST schedules are different. That's actually a good question. Usually when they change the times, I don't necessarily notice straight away because I've got everything set to just automatically adjust accordingly.
Aïe! Je vous en prie, épargnez-moi.
Listen, yeah, usually it would be 9 p.m. AST. Now it is AEDT. Yours will turn to EDT on November 5, so keeping that in mind, yeah, that's totally fair as well. That's the thing, like, different time zones are different on their own, let alone when the time zone itself actually then changes. Skipper, you didn't know it was a short game before the ending, but you really like the story. If you're an Assassin's Creed fan, you're going to understand it. Well, that's cool, Skipper, as well. Roughly how many hours do you think it took you to get through?
Très bien, ne vous... C'est pour ton frère, moi qu'on
You pieces of shit. Thought the rest... Yeah. Here, dodge this. Motherfuckers.
Un coup de feu a été tiré ici.
Try that again.
Tu es déjà mort. Il faut l'empêcher de se réveiller. Arrête-toi!
Oh non, mais Jésus, ne me faites pas de mal. Je vous supplie. Oh non, mais Jésus, ne me faites pas de mal.
You need to take shelter until the day is done.
Marcher nan nuit to m'pa gen chance. Marcher à de la sirène malè rive moi. Yon sel ti petit moi gen mambo la sirène.
Skipper, it took you nearly 21 hours, but you also ran for all the collectibles before you did the missions. Oh yeah. Yeah, because I'd sort of like classify it as a mini open world RPG in the sense that there's not as much ground to cover with all the maps combined in the previous games, but you know, like where you go to England, like for example in Valhalla where you go to England, Norway, Ireland and France, you know, if you play the DLCs. But I feel there's still a decent amount of exploration that you can do. The other part of this playthrough is to synchronize all the viewpoints. So we've synchronized the viewpoint there in Wellington. And the one here in Port-au-Prince. All four of them, I mean. Might take this opportunity to actually, if I can, go there and synchronize the viewpoints. Those spots. Skipper, after you were done with the game, you decided to go on a trophy hunt, and that took 5 more hours, but at least you have 100%. Oh, that's good. That's good that you got the 100% on that. That's excellent.
Give me some speed! Every last scrap of duck on the wind! Douse the royals and tops! Studs out, let's get moving!
Welcome back, Harbinger, from your workout.
Douse the mizzen top! Crowd on it!
Hope it went well. I am Harbinger, yeah, this is phase 4. I'm hoping to do 2 more before the year is out.
Reef the mains! Tops! Gallants!
Harmaji, don't think you will buy Ubisoft's huge open world AC games again unless you find them really cheap. Bought Mirage because it's supposed to be different. Yeah, it's definitely a smaller scale to the other ones. It's going to be a game that, you know, is not going to take you 6 months to get through. Really tired of the genre. Yeah, Harbinger, I don't blame you. You know, like, not every single franchise on the existence of the
Did you
planet.
ever hear tell of the Jackdaw, Auguste? Kenway's ship, and mine for some months. Legends tell that she sunk somewhere off the coast of Hispaniola, but none know just where.
You believe it is here?
More likely I succumbed to nostalgia in my age.
Not every single game that exists for the rest of eternity has to be an open world RPG 10,000 hour experience. Harbinger, do you have start a new Outlast playthrough next week since you can't save your progress? I did, Harbinger. I died 14 times already, and after the 14th attempt, I ended the stream yesterday. Did about 5 hours worth of attempts, and I'll get back to it on Monday. I got up to chapter 6 out of 8, so I did pretty well.
Glue up tops! Douse the man! Captain to the briny.
You can, Snakes, yeah. Yeah, you can if you want to, because it's there. You can actually find it. It's one of the wrecks. Do you think you were here until the 11th death? Yeah. Yeah, overall, it hasn't been that bad. Like, sure, annoying having to restart at the start all the time whenever you die, but it's one of those things where it's very repetitious, so plus also learning the routes and also learning the little tricks and tactics here and there with each section. So I reckon it'll take me another few attempts. I wouldn't be surprised if it took me 30 attempts, maybe. Great one, Adewale. Kill the rabbit when there's an enemy I wanted to kill, but fair enough. Yeah, have this, have that. Boom.
Bonjour.
I'm in a bear suit when the game doesn't know what you want to interact with and chooses the wrong thing. Oh, absolutely. That happens a lot in these games.
Ça suffit, reprenons la ronde. Sois prudent. Trop de nos frères sont déjà morts.
If he won't go to the hidden blade, I'll bring the hidden blade to him.
Yeah, les mains, les miso, batala.
finissez de prendre la fuite.
Ramenez-le ici!
C'est Dieu qui vous envoie.
Hé, reste. Reviens ici.
Ta venue est un don de Dieu. Bienvenue. Nous t'attendions.
Vraiment? Il va falloir que j'essaie. Mais... Je ne suis pas sûr que je sois capable de reconnaître une vessie d'une lanterne. Mais je suis d'un naturel pessimiste. Halte!
Mais, sorte de ces feuillards!
Ne me faites pas de mal.
Halte!
Non, je ne suis pour rien, moi.
Don't thank me until the sun goes down.
Snakes, oh my god, these big brutes are so annoying and they keep blowing their horn every 5 milliseconds. Your notoriety goes up for no reason. Yeah, they must already know that you're there before you enter the area. They're like looking at their... Well, they don't have a watch back then, but they're looking at the... They're like, we know that they're coming.
Yeah! Get them in! Household, but...
Harbinger, Odyssey wasn't that bad lengthwise, but to do everything in Valhalla you have to spend as much time as 3 Origins playthroughs. Yeah. One thing I will say about Valhalla is, because you get 2 skill points every time your XP meter fills, your power levels go up by 2. whereas in other RPGs, your power level only goes up by 1 per XP meter fill. But there's way too many skills, and they don't have an ability for you to mark ahead of time which skills you might be interested in unlocking, so that when you want to have a look and see how close you are to getting that skill, you can at least be taken to where it is straight away, instead of having to fish around for 10 minutes trying to remember where you saw a particular skill amongst the 50 or 60 skills there are. Afro, arr, matey. Welcome on in, Afro. Mirage report 15 hours and 3 targets down, starting the 4th. Excellent progress then, dude. That's great. I haven't even killed the first main target yet. Been exploring the game world and giving it a bit of a thorough playthrough off stream. And if I end up liking the game when I finish it off stream, then I'll do another playthrough but on stream.
Keep ahead!
It's been great to play a brand new game from start to finish, though, without streaming it. Snake, you assassinated a brute, and another one spawned right next to him. What is this shit? Yeah, they must really want you out of the area.
Nope.
After I went into the actual round city, and boy, it's really a different world inside the walls. Yeah, I unlocked all the map in the game and explored out in the desert areas, and also found a book that's a reference to a certain book. Created by a certain author. After speaking of the brutes, these armor enemies are really annoying. Yeah, they're definitely designed to be more difficult, since the game is built to be more stealth than combat. Snakes, you've been here for 10 minutes, you just want your chest. Yeah, you might have to escape from the area and then take down wanted posters and then return.
Autant laisser tomber, il a filé. Ne bouge pas. Je voudrais te dire un mot.
Tu es toujours le
Il a sans doute... Tu es venu nous aider?
Halt! Toi! Eh, attends un moment, tu veux?
You're not safe out here. Go, find shelter.
If you really like the dynamics between each area, or though it's the same city, it feels totally different. Yeah, that's a good thing. Different districts and having different sort of atmospheres and stuff. Snake, you eliminated 4 brutes. You're not giving up now. Keep on going. Stan, you can have some really fun challenges with that game. Yeah, especially stealth-based ones. Imagine doing a no-kill, except main targets playthrough. After the finding aspect you strongly dislike in Mirage, the key. The game says it's usually nearby, but boy is it lying. Oh yeah, that was the same with Valhalla as well. Sometimes the key in question would appear on the screen for you to know where it was, but other times not. Snakes in Valhalla, you had to be in the weirdest angle to open a door. After we reach the wait till we reach the 4 markets. We've unlocked the steel forged machete. Dom, you trying to platinum AC3? That's definitely a good undertaking. Wish you all the best with it. Jesus fucking Christ. Dom, you're currently doing the synchronize. That's good. Brutus, you're installing Origins right now. Going to give it a try this weekend since all the newer games you bought recently haven't been to your liking. Well, that's definitely fair enough, Brutus, as well. I hope you enjoy Origins. I really do like that game. Doesn't actually show in the progress tracker in this DLC whether I've gotten all the viewpoints in the DLC synchronized. Alright, so there was one here. There was one here, so that's those. There's 4 here in Port-au-Prince. I've gotten them synchronized. And then there's this one here over in Wellington. These other ones, Isle de Faye doesn't have like a viewpoint. Let's have a look there though.
Good day, and fortune favor you.
British, you would like Starfield a lot more, but you have an issue where the game crashes every time you have to go up a ladder inside a ship. Jeez, that would be so damn frustrating.
Perhaps 'tis but postponed.
Captain's head! Let out some sail! Fire!
We're bearing down on land!
Fire! Fire! Close up! Ease up!
Snake's update, you died and redid it undetected. Well, you did fight 2 brutes, but that doesn't really matter. Well, that's good though. That's good that you got that done.
Reef the topsails and gallants! Haul in the stunsails!
Drop anchor! Captain's gone in the drink.
Yep, so there's no viewpoint there. Alright, so I think it's only the plantations where there's viewpoints. Tortuga gotten that one. Montez gotten that one. Wellington gotten that one. And Port-au-Prince gotten the 4 there. Alright, so I'm going to count that as having gotten all of those done. Now let's fast travel back here, and I'll double check the database to see if there's any database related to assassin stuff. In another phase that I've got planned, I'll be covering all other kinds of database entries. And there's no more. Alright, let's do the next memory.
Adewale, your ambition still gives me pause. But I promised Auguste my help.
What's this?
The Forge Manifest. Or so I am told. One of your famous recruits wrote it.
Joachim Francois, Henry Marchand, Fortuné Jean. Good. I'm sure you will serve the expedition well.
Louis Gaudin will meet with the harbor master to arrange the remaining affairs of your expeditionary voyage. You may take the opportunity to switch the manifests.
At your signal, we will be ready to board.
Thank you. And thank you, Bastien.
Anything for the Marron of Saint-Domingue.
This is after Dom. This is about 15 years after the events of the main game.
These animals are in fine shape. Good to hear. These beasts are in perfect physical condition. Great quality here. Have not seen a lot.
Thank you so much for sharing your fascinating research.
The science is all mine. And now I must away for a meeting with the harbor master. All in the name of science, of course.
Of course.
The slaves are the best of the bunch. Great quality here. Have not seen a lot this good in ages. Prenez les allégés ici, ça vaut la peine. Rattrapez-le! Là, attrapez-le, vite! Coupez-lui la robe! Va te voir! Il ne me sèmera pas!
Good day, monsieur.
And to you as well.
I trust the preparations are coming along well. Things certainly do seem to be busy.
Indeed, sir. As you can see, my men are working around the clock to prepare everything. You may expect a fine vessel fitted to precisely the demands of science and your other activities.
What other activities?
Do not worry about the thing, good sir. All will be attended. There is only the outstanding matter of your slave. Do you have the name for the manifest?
Yes, right here.
Come then. You must be itching to inspect everything.
Indeed, I am.
Good news! Our vermin issue.
and let them sort each other out.
This is a friendly reminder from Governor de Fayet in regards to the Durand Plantation riot. Over the past week, the city of Port-au-Prince has been dealing with the controversy over the slave violence case at the Durand Plantation. The issue was wrongfully taken to court a few days ago, but justice was served regardless. To clarify matters, brother in a fit of hysteria and has been sentenced to death. Please note, whatever the case, slaves are forbidden to testify.
They're like, what the fuck happened here? Everyone is dead.
Hopefully this friendly reminder will prevent needless lawsuits in the future. Good news! Our vermin issue has...
Oh, yes. No, it was very good.
taking in the outer city limits to control the situation.
The Black Flag. They'll be picked to the bone.
Close down! Catch some wind!
Who's the man? Half sail!
We must defend that ship. French or not, these scientists must reach their destination. Our people must capture their secrets. The knowledge is more important than any cargo.
Aye, Captain. It is worth the fight.
With a little skill in the right wind, it won't last long.
Hey there, Cyber. Welcome on in. Still the best AC game, don't at you. I really do enjoy Black Flag. It's my second top favorite.
Fire! 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 Fire!
Ready to march, Captain!
Behind AC2, my top three favorites are AC2, Black Flag, and Origins.
Fire! Rather governed. Floating booty there for the taking.
Fire!
Starboard, Captain. Looks like booty.
Fire!
Captain, break a circle there.
Fire!
Sailors, to your stations!
Fire!
Missed!
Fire!
Go as fast as we can, Captain! Ready
Fire!
to fire!
Fire!
Export! Get this up, Captain!
Fire! Be
We've
careful!
been touched! Down for the drink!
Douse all buttons!
Right there!
Fire!
Use
Taking a
gunshot
hit!
to slow the flight! The helm a day!
Fire!
Break up!
Fire! Loose and catch the wind! Fire!
That's the weak!
Fire!
Working on it!
Fire!
The mortar!
Hit from right! More sail! All sail! Close up! Ease a sticks! Fire! Ready here! They're firing a volley! Fire! Now for that drink! Man's out! Let's go! Fire! Fire! Trim the yards off the wind! Blow back to our Deuces brought the weather there! Fire!
There we go. For this assassin focus run through, I wasn't actually worried about getting these optional objectives, but just got them as a matter of fact, so that's all good. As long as the optional objectives that I've picked out that I want to get in the memories that I've...
Augustin? Once you are trained and our recruits return with these navigational secrets, you will be able to go explore and recruit from any land.
It will be a great temptation. But my fight is in Port-au-Prince, Adiwale. I must stay focused.
Build a Maroon Navy, then.
Do not mistake my gratitude, Adewale. This ship is a grand blessing, an advanced knowledge of the seas, a boon to our cause. But the Marons do not crave an empire, only independence over our own territory.
Very well, Augustin. But mark my words, you will be fit to command a navy, of one ship or many, when our work here is done.
Looks like booty!
As long as I get the optional objectives I've pinpointed as ones that I want to get, then it's all good. If I happen to get ones I'm not worried about, so be it. Alright. Next memory. So we've got about 2 more memories to go, I think.
Ne bouge plus, je vais voir.
Vite, ne laissez pas s'enfuir!
Que dois-je faire? Qui dois-je avertir?
Just want to double check any assassin related database entries. If they popped up, nope.
Ade, Augustin has learned of another slave ship to intercept. I beg you to reconsider.
Special orders from your sometimes confidant, the governor.
No, it is as I feared. With all the slaves you have freed, the French are in panic.
Let the French live in the fear they earned.
It is not so simple. Curfews are strict. Punishments are harsher and more frequent. You help the ones you freed, but at what cost to the ones you can't?
A small price for independence. The sooner Augustine's revolution comes, the sooner all slaves will live in peace as free people.
Gouverneur de Fayette threatens retaliation.
And he is behind this.
No, Adwale.
Not another word. I don't want to hear it.
In your pirate days, did you cross many slave ships?
More than a few. But when I sailed with Kenway, plunder was the only prize. Plunder or information leading to more plunder.
Did you never wish to intervene?
It is wise for a quartermaster to keep his wishes to himself, if he also wishes to remain as quartermaster. But yes, the thought did cross my mind. When the assassins offered me the opportunity to pursue more serious aims, I left the plundering behind.
But the slave ships also?
No, for I am still an assassin, and I have found them again. I would not trade my years as a pirate for anything.
You enjoyed your freedom.
They hardened me for the work we do today. And when I am done, you will also have pirates to thank for your training.
Yes, Captain. Loose sail! Put out all she'll take, sailor!
Fire!
Almost ready!
Fire!
Keep out of cannon range! Taking some damage here!
They're firing! Fire!
Reef in all tops!
We are ready! Fire! Loose and trim too! Fire!
Let me
Fire! Douse the royals and tops!
And we're placed out there!
Loose mainsails! No! They'll sink the ship!
If we don't act fast, Captain!
That's good, Dom, that you're doing all of them. Best of luck with them. Hey there, Jonas. You had a couple of drinks. You can't remember if you already said hello or not, but hello. That's okay, Jonas. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you've been having a good one. Hey, Phantom, let that sink in. That pun's a bit wet.
Fire!
Fire! Captain, I worry. If we do not respond fast, it will be too late.
Unfurl mains! Let's move!
Unfurl men!
Yeah!
Captain Ade, I think we must act fast.
I'll go below. Return to the ship and prepare to receive survivors.
Phantom, careful, Rod. Plot armor is turned off in this game, is it? Jonas, anyway, you'll be lurking. You'll probably be back because you'll forget again. That's okay, Jonas. This is the second last memory of the game, so we're almost through the DLC.
Captain, I worry.
But thanks for leaving the lurk.
If we do not respond fast, it will...
Go! Go! Hurry! Away! Away! Go now!
Gouverneur de Fayette. I thought I understood his indifference. I did not anticipate the extent of his heartlessness.
You tried to warn me. We are all guilty. The governor will pay with his own life. My creed demands that I see to it.
C'est la main. C'est raté. Revenge is cold comfort. Once the fire is gone, another tyrant will take his place.
His death must give this generation of warriors hope. They must not abandon the goal of independence.
And the death of these souls? Some barely knew life.
We will always mourn them.
There's something wrong with the Wi-Fi between my modem and my laptop. So it came up with welcome to the chat room on my end, which means that there was a issue with the internet and connecting to Twitch chat. So if anyone has posted in any comments after Dom's comment about can't wait till you play as Connor, it hasn't actually popped up on my end. Sorry. So if you don't mind reposting what you might have said, Dom, you can't wait till you play as Connor. Yeah, you definitely will in AC3 eventually. The optional objective for take less than 50% damage during the naval fight, getting that is okay. It wasn't a priority one though. The important one that I wanted to get for this playthrough was liberate 15 slaves, so we did that. Brutus, you think Twitch is the problem, you think? Yeah, it could be that too. I thought it might have been something that was going on with that, but yeah. Phantom, just imagine the horror of being chained to a sinking ship. That's it. Not being able to get out. I mean, you may not survive even if you were free to actually swim and get out, but to be just chained up and you just can't escape.
Loose and catch the wind! Drop and...
Gonna teach this Lafayette a lesson. Just want to double check any database entries I want to read as part of the assassin focus. Alright, may as well read this about Pierre Marquis de Fayette, the governor. He's the one that we're going to actually deal with next. Oh really, Brutus? Your followers list just disappeared a couple of minutes ago. That's very weird. So there must be some weird glitches going on Twitch's end. Pierre Marquis de Fayette, born 1675, will die soon. Pierre Marquis de Fayette was born to a family which, though respected, had few land claims. He distinguished himself by virtue of his leadership throughout a productive naval career, which saw him rewarded with an appointment as governor of Saint-Domingue in 1732. Leaving a wife and children in France, he journeyed to the colony hoping to use a brief stint as governor to earn enough respect, power, and wealth to soon return to France and retire in grace and style. Not much is known of his private life during this time, but he did frequent La Dame and Rose, and had more than a passing acquaintance with brothel madam and information broker Bastien Joseph. During de Fayette's tenure as governor, the slave population of Saint-Domingue would swell to 2,000, outnumbering Europeans by a factor of 3 to 1, allowing for both greater production of cash drops and increased political instability. Saint-Domingue, under his leadership, was both profitable and brutal. Oh, the follow channels list. I gotcha, Brutus. Yeah, that's happened to me before as well. That's kind of just gone missing.
S'il pense qu'on va se laisser faire.
It just came back? Oh, that's good. That's good it came back at least.
I believe it is time. The governor grows complacent, his guards lazy. They have already forgotten the terror they wrought. I will remind them.
Once you have removed the fire, you will no longer be safe here.
Nor will the Maroons be if I stay.
It will bring me sadness to see you go.
We will meet again to celebrate Maroon independence.
You know well the grounds of the governor's residence. Choose your moment. Do not get caught.
Be right back. The optional objectives for this, I'm not worried about them.
Hey!
For this memory, this final memory. This is one of my favorite assassination cutscenes of the series. I mean, it goes against the Ezio way of gently wishing the target rests in peace. But sometimes it's good to be brutal. And that's certainly what Adewale is with this dude.
Where they hide the ghost ship?
Brothers, they did not survive the journey here.
I will personally find and kill every last one of you until I find my answer. Where is the hideout of the Maroons? You can save your brothers by telling me. Where is the Maroon leader?
I have no information to give.
Very well. If you will not talk, this one will die.
Sacrifice me if you must. The Maroon will prevail.
It's him! The leader! Attack!
Help!
Who will come to your rescue? Your slaves? The overseers who follow your orders? Pathetic. What kind of man does not fight for himself?
Why?
I have killed many men on principle, but never have I wanted one to suffer as much as you. To understand what it is to gasp and beg for your life, like the innocents you drowned.
You mean those slaves? That ship? But they're not even human. Without the discipline and guidance of their masters, they turn to rebellion. Murder. Like you.
I only wish that were true.
Love that brutal assassination there. Basically, disemboweled him. Piece of shit, deserved it. As I said, optional objectives for this playthrough weren't relevant to what I chose anyway for this playthrough.
It is done. He suffered badly. I made sure of it.
Have you come to say goodbye?
For now. But not without giving you this.
Oh.
After all this time, you lost interest.
You're not worried it will fall into Templar's hands?
I fear worse things now. No Templar plot can equal your wrath.
You tried to make light at a time like this?
Only to lighten my sorrow at leaving.
You will return to your Brotherhood of Assassins, and whatever duty they assign you.
I will return, yes. But I feel a tide changing within me.
I'm no longer young. I must devote my energy to those who struggle for freedom. I will use my conviction and my creed to defend them alongside anyone who will help me.
I have no one left to sell this to. I will keep it for memory.
In my music focus playthrough, I had focused on the music only, and I had already had the credits play in full to cover the music. The credits go for no joke about 30 minutes or so, but I'm going to skip the credits for this phase. That was satisfying, Brutus. It really, really was. Hey there, Desmond. We work in the dark to serve the light. Indeed. Absolutely, Desmond. How's things been going? Good to see you again. Hey there, Kenway. Welcome on in. So just want to go over what we did for this phase in Freedom Cry. Alright, so I didn't have to get all the optional objectives for my playthrough, but the ones that I absolutely had to get were not in Memory 1. Any that I do get that I didn't intend, it's okay, as long as I got the ones that I intended. So Memory 1, the one that I got was use the mortar to surprise the Templar fleet, but neither of those were actually priority for this playthrough. Memory 2 didn't have any optional objectives. Memory 3, push an overseer into the water, that wasn't one that I wanted to do, but I did it anyway through the fact of just fighting an enemy and they fell into the water. But the main one that was priority was perform an air assassination from a height of 10 meters. Memory 4, both optional objectives were what I wanted to get, so I got those. Memory 5, wanted to get both of those optional objectives, so I got those. Memory 6, wanted to get all of those optional objectives, so we got those. Memory 7, the optional objectives weren't relevant for my priority, but I ended up getting them anyway, just naturally through doing the mission. Same with Memory 8 as well, for the take less than 50% damage, but the liberate 15 slaves was part of the priority for this playthrough of Freedom Cry, and none of these optional objectives were my priority for this playthrough of Freedom Cry. So that's Memory 9, and that's that done. The other thing I had to do for this playthrough was synchronize all the viewpoints. I've synchronized all the viewpoints here at Port-au-Prince. There was 4 of those. The only other locations where there's viewpoints, is Wellington. Got the one there. The other one is this way. Montez got the one that's there, and got the one here at Tortuga as well. And the other aspect was to cover the database entries related to assassin kind of stuff. I think there might be some updates to this. Here we go. So Adewale's database entry got some more things now that we finished the DLC. He was finally forced to flee Saint-Domingue in 1737 after killing the governor Pierre Marquis de Fayette in retaliation for what he perceived as excessively harsh conditions for slaves in Saint-Domingue. I think I already read the rest of his stuff. In 1735, he was introduced to Adewale following a raid on his headquarters, and the two formed a loose partnership, exchanging strengths and ideas over the years that followed. No new information on Bastien. Pierre Marquis de Fayette. He was murdered by the assassin Adewale in 1737, following a skirmish with Maroon warriors, though history records his death as natural. And there we have it. That is the end of the Freedom Cry DLC, but it also is the end of Phase 4 of celebrating Black Flag's 10th anniversary. The next phase, Phase 5, will not be starting that next Saturday. I'll actually be doing another Assassin's Creed game next Saturday. I'm going to wait until I've had a little bit of a break with Black Flag before I do Phase 5. But I do intend and hope to get through 2 more phases as part of celebrating this game's 10th anniversary overall. We're going to go and raid out to Crocodiles, who's playing the latest game in the series, Assassin's Creed Mirage, that just dropped a few days ago now. Just want to thank everyone so much for watching this stream. The next stream you'll see from me will be Tomb Raider 3, continuing my playthrough to celebrate that game's 25th anniversary. If you see me streaming Tomb Raider 3, then you know it's become Sunday for me here in Australia. Just want to thank everyone again for watching. I'm going to give some shout outs before I actually raid. Whoops, I just realized I gave Lucinda a double shout out because I'm going through and checking alphabetically. Alrighty then, so I want to give a shout out to Lucinda, who's playing through Resident Evil 2 Remake. That's the next game that she's got lined up as part of celebrating Horror Month for 2023. Is also doing other Resident Evil games as well as part of that marathon. Is playing through the Assassin's Creed series as well. Taking a break from that though, the most recent one she finished was Syndicate, and she's going to be coming back in November with more Assassin's Creed with the next game in the series she'll play, which is Assassin's Creed Origins. Sheila Locke has been doing some Assassin's Creed Mirage, the latest game in the series. He's also a fan of a lot of other Assassin's Creed titles as well. Also a big horror fan, so he's playing through games like the Dark Pictures series. Most recent one he played through was House of Ashes. He's also a fan of games like GTA 5 as well. AC has been playing some Dishonored 2. It was their first playthrough of that game, and playing on... so that was their first playthrough for Dishonored 2. Amateur Tech has been playing through Tomb Raider 3, The Adventures of Lara Croft. He's also going to be playing through all the other Tomb Raider games in the series, at least the main ones. So he's going to be doing those as well as the reboot trilogy. Game Fanatic is also a fan of Assassin's Creed. He's done playthroughs of games like Assassin's Creed Origins and Odyssey. He's also doing a playthrough of Spider-Man Remastered. Owen Bested is doing a playthrough of Last of Us Part 1. He's doing a grounded permadeath challenge, so if he dies at any point in the game, he has to restart the game all the way back at the start. He's also a fan of horror games like The Evil Within, and he's also a fan of games like Red Dead Redemption 2 and the Dark Souls games. And highly recommend checking out Skipper as well. He's doing Assassin's Creed Mirage, most recently finished that, and he's also played through the other Assassin's Creed games in the series. Also a fan of horror games, having played through games like Call of Cthulhu, as well as the 2 Evil Within games. Actually played them for the first time, and then replayed them on the hardest difficulty to get through. And Tylian has also been doing a bit of just chatting. He's another great streamer with a great community, so highly recommend checking out Tylian as well. And they're all great streamers, all really good with chat, and have great communities as well, so highly recommend. No worries for the stream, Snakes, absolutely no trouble at all. All the best with what you're doing in Mirage. Hopefully you can give those brutes a lesson. And no worries at all, Brutus. I'm glad that you enjoyed. No worries at all for the stream. I hope you have a good one too. Onabesu, thanks for the stream, Rod. We'll catch you next time, especially for that Outlast challenge. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm hoping that on Monday I might get through it from start to finish without dying. We'll just have to see, though. But if it turns out it's going to take me more than 2 days worth of attempts, I'll just basically split the horror games over different days, so I can at least get the other horror games kickstarted as well that I've got planned. It was good to see you again in chat, Desmond. I'm glad that you enjoyed the stream. Definitely catch you around. Hey there, Ryu. Welcome on in. That's okay, dude. That's no worries at all. I actually started my stream late, and also I started the stream and the game crashed, which meant the stream automatically stopped, because on the PlayStation, if you're streaming from it and your game crashes, it automatically turns your stream off. So this is actually the second stream for today, but we finished off the Freedom Cry DLC as well. But thanks for joining though, Ryu. I hope things are going well. And that's absolutely no trouble at all for the shout out. I'm in a bear suit. No worries at all, dude. Here's a general raid message for people to feel free to use. Here's also a raid message that has some free follower emotes. I'll have those ones that you see with Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Edward, the 10th Anniversary Celebration one, and Adewale, at least for the rest of this year. And I'll also put in chat one for subscribers as well. Let's kick off the raid with crocodiles. As for what the next Assassin's Creed game is that I'll be streaming next Saturday, I haven't actually decided yet. So it'll just be a TBD, yeah, to be determined. Thanks again everyone for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you all have a good one. Until next time.